Hi, welcome to my channel. I want to discuss about anxiety. How can you get help to cope with anxiety? So keep watching. What can you do to help with anxiety? Well, first thing you can do is meditate. Meditation helps you calm yourself when you are too, like, you feel that it's overly, like, to the point. You have to try to meditate. It'll help you calm yourself. And another way you can do that also is go out in nature, go on grass, cross your legs, and just breathe. Breathe in and let it out. You have to really let it in. So we're gonna do this. And let it out. Do that a few times. Breathe in and let it out. Do that a few times and let it out. Breathe in, hold it, and let it out. Do it one more time. Hold it and let it out. Now you can do regular breaths. So just breathe in and let it out. Do it for a little more until you feel it calms you. Now you can be outside and be in the sun. Just let that sun hit your face and just you feel it in your face. Just breathe in and let it out. You have to let all that breath out and then do it again. Breathe in all the way and let it out. Anxiety is something that you get. It's not something that you have as a baby, but you get it within time with situations, living situations, either father, mother, living situations, you get like that. Even relationships can get you feeling anxiety, stressed out. Sometimes you might need to take a pill, go to the doctor, take a pill when you feel that way. Or you need to go to a psychiatrist to help you with the anxiety and help you cope with it, because some people get it very strong, some people get it mildly, but it needs help because sometimes people can't cope with it, get stress and depression. You have to cope. You have to know who you surround yourself with. If you have people creating anxiety, a lot of fighting, that can create anxiety. Try to take that time for yourself. Be a distance from the person that's creating that. Either it's mother, father, your partner. Be in a different room. Try to not be in that spot. If you need to go to therapy, if you need therapy because your relationship is just too much overwhelming and a lot of constant fighting, go to therapy. If you see that it's not working, you have to think about it. Are you meant to be in that relationship? Is it healthy? If it's not, then you have to be apart. This one stays in a different place, meaning a house, an apartment, somewhere different, and try to see if you can work things out. If it doesn't work, then you're not meant to be together with that person, because if you're not having a healthy relationship, then what's the sense of being in a relationship? If the problem is you, then you have to be held accountable for being a narcissist, because a lot of the times you blame it, oh, it's her. Sometimes it's not. You have to reflect that sometimes it's you. If you are blaming the other person constantly and you are at fault and you know that you're at fault, it's you. So you have to change. If you don't change, then what's the sense of even being in a relationship? You have to realize that sometimes it's not your partner, it's you. It sometimes may be your partner and you have to go to therapy and try to fix it, or you have to think of separation. It's not a healthy relationship. It could be the parent might be causing a situation like that. If your parent is causing anxiety or is a narcissist, you have to realize the things what causes a narcissist. Go online and see what causes when you are actually ignoring a person and you're keeping away from a person that's being a narcissist. When you are arguing, fighting, and blaming the other person when you know that it's your fault, that's a narcissist. When you are cursing and saying nasty things to another person, that's being a narcissist. You have to see the patterns of a narcissist. Google it. When you are blaming someone else and it's your fault, that's a narcissist. It goes both ways for a man and a woman. I'm not a doctor. I am just going by experiences where I've seen situations, and also I do sometimes get anxiety, so that's experiences that I'm not a narcissist, so but I seen patterns of people that have been in that situation and I see the patterns. Google the patterns online and see if you are a narcissist, because I'm not saying that everybody's perfect, because we are all are not perfect, but you can fix certain things about you that, change certain things. Because do you want to live that way? Do you want to always be, explosive? Do you always want to be, sometimes people do and they like that, but if you come in contact with a person, don't deal with bullshit and don't deal with your shit. Because I'm a person that don't deal with shit, and I can see patterns and I can see I'm not dealing with certain people and I'm not dealing with situations, so I don't care to cut the person off. And I do speak my mind and do sometimes got a dirty mouth, because sometimes situations is that you don't let nobody put you down. And in certain situations you got to speak up for yourself, because people get away with certain things. So you have to be mindful of how people treat you and how you talk back to people, because some people don't deserve your time and your presence. So I'm just saying it's true. So please, if these things have been helpful, please like, subscribe, and click on the notification bell when I'm on, and share this video, because a lot of situations people do deal with narcissists and do deal with anxiety. And I'm just not bashing anybody, because we all go through things in life. We all are not perfect. So maybe there's patterns that we do that we don't see, and we have to change the outcome of situations, because you know that it's not going to make an environment better. And if you want your situations to get better, you have to change certain situations in your life. That's the only way situations are going to get better. Now, if you're trying to take advantage of someone and you're trying to be manipulative in a situation, well, some people are not going to notice, but there's situations people notice, and people are not going to deal with your bullshit. So try to be a little different if you want your outcome in your life to be different and be better. Be accountable for situations that you are in, people in, and change. Because if you want your life to be better, you have to be better and do better things if you want better things to come in your life. Now, to cope with anxiety, another way is when you're standing by an AC, that cool air, breathe it in, let it out, just let that air in. is you feel that bottled in like that coming in, like you feel that tension of when you got anxiety. So let that air, in with the AC. Just stand in front of the AC, just breathe in, let it out until you feel more calmer. And you have to keep negative people away from you. Try to block people away from you. Try to avoid people. And if you have to distance yourself with a certain person, certain people, do it, because you need that peace of mind. Some people don't deserve to be in your life if they're gonna be negative and create drama in your life. Keep those people out of your life. There's no sense of keeping people that don't deserve your attention or your time. Now, you can also open the freezer and have that cold air. It also helps. If you don't have an AC, breathe that cold air from the AC. It also calms you. Breathe it in, let it out. It helps. It helps to calm you. If you have to lay down and meditate, lay down and meditate. It helps to calm and give you that inner peace. It does. It really does. So try it. Take the deep breaths in like this and let it out. All the way out. It helps to actually calm you. Calm right here. Calm. Open your chakras. Open it. Calm you. It helps to calm you when you are feeling uncomfortable, whatever it is that you have in your life and whatever situation you're in. Like if you're having a situation in your life where you have the same patterns, switch your patterns, change certain things in your life that can cause less stress. It will help you. It will help you, decrease the stress and anxiety in your life. That's what you need. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and click notification going on. Please share this video. I'm trying to help certain people. Remember, I am not a doctor. I am just giving you advice. If you need a doctor, you need to go to get therapy, please do so and get that help that you need to help you cope with anxiety. If you need to take a pill and help you with that, please do that, because a lot of the times some people, it's hard for them to cope with that because it's a little past. Just try to keep people away from your life that are causing it, are creating, a lot of anxiety. And when people want to just give you a lot of their problems, try to be like, look, I don't mind listening to your problems, but right now I have a lot of anxiety and I don't want to hear what you have to say because it's not helping me with my anxiety. And cut people off with telling you their problems, because a lot of the times when you hear people's problems, it causes anxiety, because it's like you're a magnet to be, it's like people, tell you the stuff and it's just dropping all that negativity on you. Don't let people drop their negativity on you. Say, look, I don't want to hear that. Whatever it is, if you need therapy, go to therapy. I don't want to hear it because I don't want to be, giving advice to, because I'm not a therapist. I can't really help you with that, but I'm giving you tips on what can help you. Now, you can go to get therapy. You can do, as I said, about meditation, little things that can help you cope with it and the surroundings of people. Also, get a dog around you. Dogs, animals, cats also helps with anxiety, and just have that peace in your life. Make sure your apartment is clean. Make sure that it gives you that peace in your apartment. When you have a lot of clutter, it's just seeing all that clutter, it doesn't help. And maintain your environment clean. It'll help you be anxiety free. A lot of the things that you have, your environment doesn't cope. So please help with that. So I hope this has helped you. I hope you like, subscribe, and click the notification bell when I'm on. Share this video. I'm trying to help people that are in situations with anxiety and are in situations with a narcissist, or if you know situations, I know that you need to help with the coping and with the anxiety. So I hope this has helped you. Bye for now and take care. 'Cause I don't want the simple life.